The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past soundtrack is one of the most innovative in the entire Zelda franchise. For a game that came out well over 2 decades ago, some could even say that it is the best soundtrack in the franchise relative to age. Despite your personal opinion on this soundtrack, you can't deny that it has impacted the Zelda franchise in a way no other Zelda game has. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be choosing my top 10 personal favorite themes from this legendary game. Enjoy! At the number 10 spot, I'm going to be putting in the boss battle theme. There really isn't anything too unique about the theme in my opinion. It's honestly quite generic. But, I guess that's something I like most about it. Another characteristic I really liked about this theme was its edginess. It really had those kinds of tense vibes that will put you right at the edge of your seat and keep your heart pounding, especially considering the extreme difficulty of the boss battles themselves. Overall, I found this to be quite an amazing theme. At the number 9 spot, I'm going to be putting in the Dark World Dungeon theme. Kind of like the boss battle theme, the Dark World Dungeon theme gives off some pretty tense vibes, and is in my personal opinion pretty creepy. I also love the theme because it literally floods me with memories. I remember a few years back, me and one of my best friends would start each dungeon at the exact same time and race to see who could finish it first. Man, the nostalgia. Anyways, if this theme does one thing, it makes me realize that even the most simple of tunes can bring back some serious memories. Number 8, we have the Light World Dungeon theme. If I were to notice one thing about this theme, it would be that it is literally the polar opposite of its counterpart, the Dark World Dungeon theme. While the Dark World Dungeon theme gives off tense and scary vibes, the Light World Dungeon theme gives off calm and relaxing vibes. While the Dark World Dungeon theme makes you feel uncomfortable and uptight, the Light World Dungeon theme makes you feel at ease and tranquil. The one thing I do notice about these themes though that they do have in common is their ability to flood you with nostalgia despite the simplicity of the tunes themselves. At the number 7 spot, we have the opening demo theme. This theme plays when the basic breakdown of A Link to the Past storyline is being laid out to you, and man does it do a good job pumping up the player for the upcoming adventure. It really just makes me want to dig right into this game's flawless, darker tuned storyline and begin an adventure of a lifetime. I also feel this theme left a permanent mark on my heart because whenever I listen to it nowadays, it brings me way back to that moment when I first turned on my console and heard this theme, completely unaware that I was about to start an adventure I would never forget. Overall, this is a truly unforgettable and nostalgic tune, and definitely does an amazing job capturing the vibes this game would later give off. At the number 6 spot, we have a very familiar theme to many Zelda goers, Kakariko Village. Despite this being more of a simple tune, Kakariko Village brings back some serious memories from A Link to the Past, whether it's going around talking to the numerous villagers, completing a variety of side tasks, or just roaming around forgetting all of the other tensions from this darker tuned game. Overall, even if this theme may not have been way up there, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to give it the love and appreciation that it deserves. At number 5, I'm going to be putting in The Lost Woods. Personally, I'd have to say that I prefer this version over the Ocarina of Time version, only because I feel that this one had more of a sense of mystery to it. I also found that the overall environment fit this theme perfectly. Now, I'm not bashing on the Ocarina of Time version, so you all can put down the torches and pitchforks, because overall, I thought both were amazing in their own way. I just felt this one had to take the cake because of its better mystery factor, the overall theme itself, and for some odd reason, it reminds me of the Minish Cap. At number 4, we have the Dark Forest, or Dark Mountain theme. When I first heard this theme, I was just like, wow. Not only is it extremely epic, but it is also very well made. Personally, there isn't too much of a nostalgia factor in this theme, so I'm choosing this one based purely on the tune itself. There really isn't too much more to say, so just sit back and listen for the next few moments. Number 3, we have none other than the original Hyrule Castle theme. If this theme could be summed up with one word, that one word would be epic. It's just one of those themes in Legend of Zelda that when you hear it, it puts you in that Zelda mood where you just want to get up, grab your controller, and play. There really aren't too many themes in Legend of Zelda that can pump you up the way this one does, and I'm sure that most people would agree. I'm just gonna keep this theme rolling for the next few moments and let it sink in. You can thank me later. I'm pretty sure some people might not be very happy with this one being all the way up at number 2, but to be frank about it, I don't really care. I'm going to be putting in the overworld theme. I guess I'm going to be basing this one purely off of nostalgia, mainly because of the tremendous amounts of memories it carries back with it. You know, running through the immense overworld of Hyrule Field, meeting new people, obtaining new items, discovering new secrets, and the list goes on. Even though it may not be as nostalgic to me as, say, the Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess Hyrule Field themes, it still brings back an extreme amount of memories, and to be honest, it gives me the goosebumps. Finishing off my list at number 1 is a choice I presume most people would agree with, the Dark World, a theme that is very nostalgic to a lot of people. I feel like whenever I listen to this song, I get what some people would call a nostalgic overload. It really just gives me that urge to get up, fire up my old console, and start a brand new file on A Link to the Past, which is exactly what I ended up doing as a matter of fact. I know this all might sound corny to the average person, but, you know, try telling that to the tens of thousands of people heavily attached to this game. I also love how whenever I listen to this theme, every memory, every moment, and every good time spent with this game all comes rushing back and nails me with a giant ball of nostalgia. I know I've been ranting on for quite a while now, so I'll just go ahead and wrap things up by saying that this is not only one of the most well-written and composed pieces in all of Legend of Zelda, but it brings back some of my most cherished memories from one of the greatest games ever made. Hey everybody, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It would sure mean a lot. Also, if you have any friends who might be interested in Legend of Zelda, be sure to direct them to my channel so that my fan base can grow and I can start pumping out more Zelda content, more mailbag series, and all that. Also, I plan on having one more video up before school ends, and then I plan on uploading multiple more in the summer. So, you know, just to inform you on that. If you have any video suggestions, be sure to drop them in the comment section below. I'll definitely consider them. And also, if you have any opinions on the video, you know, whether it was good, what you thought about the video, and your own top 10 themes from A Link to the Past list, I'd like to see your guys' opinions compared to mine, so be sure to drop those in the comment section along with a mailbag question for the upcoming mailbag episode 4. So that'd be it for today. Thank you all so much. You all mean so much to me. Thank you all for watching. Peace.